Hi everybody and welcome back to the Nerd Shelves. My name's Michael and today I'm actually taking a request. Sort of. I had a request from somebody who watched one of my other videos and they said that they were really interested in hearing some of my favorite games, but also the mechanics that drive those games. So I started thinking about that and I thought it's a really good point. It's really something to think about. What mechanics drive the games that I love the most? Some games are definitely driven by the mechanic, while other games, the theme and just everything else about the game is what makes it enjoyable to me. So today I am going to talk about one mechanic in particular that actually drives two games that I enjoy a lot. So today I'm going to be talking about bag building. Okay, for those of you that don't know, a bag builder is just that. You have a bag and throughout the game you're collecting different tokens, whether they're resources or ingredients or whatever they are, and you're throwing them in your bag. And then as the game goes on and on your turn, you reach into the bag blindly and you're pulling out a certain amount of tokens out of your bag, and those are the resources that you get to use, or those are the tokens that you get to use in the game for your turn. And then after your turn, the tokens go back into your bag and you do it again. Now this is similar to a deck builder. Obviously a deck builder is using cards and a bag builder is using tokens of some kind. But the other difference is, and this is a big one for me, is that in a deck builder, you shuffle your deck and then you're going to cycle through the deck. So you're actually going to see every card within that deck. And then when the deck runs out, you shuffle them again. Whereas in a bag builder, you're not guaranteed to see all of the tokens in your bag because you're pulling out some of the tokens and using them for your turn, but then you're putting those tokens back into the bag, shuffling them up and pulling out tokens again. So it's more of a chance. You don't know what tokens you're going to get, or if you're ever even going to get those tokens. So it's a little bit different that way, and I really, really like that. Now, usually I don't like just luck-based games. I'm not a big fan of just rolling dice and whatever the number is, that's what you get. But what I really like is I do like luck-based games where there's some sort of mechanic where you can mitigate that luck. Okay, I think that can be done, if it's done properly, it can be brilliant. And both of the games that I want to talk about today that are bag building games have that where you can mitigate your luck. Okay, so the two games that I want to talk about today are Orleans and the Quacks of Quedlinburg. These are both brilliant bag building games, and they're both very, very different, which I think is fantastic. I think a lot of deck builders have the same feel to them. While these two games are both bag builders, they're both very, very different. Now, let's start with the Quacks of Quedlinburg. The Quacks of Quedlinburg is a lighter game, but it's so fun. It's really just a push your luck game where you have some bad ingredients that you don't want to pull out of your bag, and throughout your turn, if you pull out a certain amount of the bad ingredients, your pot that you're trying to build explodes. So you actually have the option of, I'm getting close to making my pot explode. Do I want to stop or do I want to gamble and keep going? It's that press your luck part of the bag builder that I really love. And then as you're buying new ingredients and putting them in your bag, the ratio of bad ingredients to good ingredients becomes greater, and then you can just keep pulling out more and more and more. Now, I really love that push your luck, that press your luck feel to the Quacks of Quedlinburg. Now, if you have the expansion with the Herb Witches, then there are ways that you can mitigate that luck by spending one of the coins to put one of the bad ingredients back in your bag and things like that, and that's why I really like it. It is just, it's very light. There's not a lot of strategy, but there's a little bit of strategy in what ingredients you're going to buy to put into your bag. But it's just so much fun, and it is a great bag builder. The second bag builder I want to talk to you about today is Orleans. And it is very, very different to Quacks of Quedlinburg, but it still has that bag building mechanic. Now, in Orleans, you are putting in all of the resources that you can use on your turn. The resources, they're farmers and knights and monks and all the different people that are going to help you through your turn. There aren't any bad ingredients like in the Quacks of Quedlinburg, but depending on what you want to do on your turn, some of the workers that come out may be completely useless to you. Now, in this game, you can mitigate that by you can store them for future turns. But what I really like about Orleans is if you think you have too many farmers or boatsmen or whatever, you can actually get rid of them by putting them up to the deeds board, and you get a benefit for them, but they stay there and they don't return to your bag. So that's another great way to thin out your bag. So again, it's very, very different to the Quacks of Quedlinburg, but the bag building mechanic works so well in it. So those are two games that I love that are driven by the bag building mechanic. If there are any other games that use the bag building mechanic, leave a comment below. I would absolutely love to hear them. Maybe I've played them, maybe I haven't. If I haven't, I would love to try them. And if you like the Nerd Shelves series, please, it would really mean so much if you could hit that subscribe button below and help support our channel. Okay, that's it for today. Now, go get another game off of your Nerd Shelves. Take care. Bye.